Alright, what's up? Here's back another video. And today we have got possibly the most overrated strategy in the game. It is indeed Glue Village Super. So yeah, quite a popular strat. Yeah, I tried not to find any mirrors and a couple glue start mirrors, and I was like, yeah, we have none of this. Because it just seems like a really dead mirror to be showing. So yeah, first game is against Heli Ice Farm. We have copy eco, which is really weird. It's just not how you normally play Heli Ice at all. But this is what Sonic 3 is doing. So yeah, so the way you want to play this strat is you want to have your first glue gunner. Needs to be a 2-2. You want to put it on last most of the time, and you want to have it near where the send path comes out. So that's why I've got my first one on the left and the lower left bit. The second one is really just your cleanup one, because a 2-2 glue gunner after the fix of what was broken and now it's fixed again, it will not do double damage, double blight. It won't have pierce anymore. It just splatters as it's supposed to. So you'll need at least another 2-1 glue gunner. If they're eco, you'll need another 2-2. But yeah, then yeah, you basically just straight eco until around about round 7. Since you see the greens on, just like lay off the eco. There's some like spaced balloons in. If you're a player that's sending anything like mine, you can get a village down if you like, and then you can sell, get your glue hose, and this should be fine, I think. I might leak a couple lives, but you know, it's nothing much. We'll get a super down just to be safe, but like, yeah, only 5 lives from was that like 2 sets of regen white, so yeah, nothing major. He goes for his VI around 9, so yeah, he can get so much off because we're doing a passive strat. And he has Copyca with Ice, which Ice is the best out to greed early in the game, so yeah, so he's going to get something like this off. We didn't hold back on our Super Eco Boost really, so that also has helped him out quite a bit. And, oh yeah. Should probably explain the barrels we're using. Check out I did actually, let's just pause this. Oh, I didn't, great success. Alright, so yeah, the powers, so basically you got 2 ways you can run this. You can run damage boost lightning, he does come back. You can run damage boost lightning, and you're good against knockout and salted. You're strong against like knockout, salted, and it's just a little bit easier to defend like general stuff. But quick shot power lock played well will be able to take advantage of you, and if you're in a later game, you've not got a big balloon buster, so you're obviously going to have a disadvantage in that regard. Whereas this one, you are weak, very weak to knockout salted, but like quick shot power lock, you can greed your big balloon buster into the late game, because you just need to glue everything, and then, or if it's quick shot ETS, just like glue striker. And yeah, then Juggle Launch will just finish off the rest of the balloons for you. So yeah, basically the Juggle Launch with the glue on the screen wipes out all the balloons, essentially, is what we're going for. But yeah, so now we need to get up our village upgrade, because we need to be ecoing as hard as possible, because he's going to just get loads of farms down, and then he's going to be able to pretty much max send in ZOMGs. And when he can do that, we're not going to be able to eco, we just need to be getting defense down repeatedly. So yeah, in this meantime, you just need to eco as hard as possible. With a lot of whites ecoing, I think if you're against an ice opponent and you're like ecoing or something like that, doing a lot of whites is it just causes them a little bit of a hassle. As long as it's before like I think 2300 eco is when you can then max. When max ecoing with whites will not be max ecoing. You'll start gaining money with it. So you don't want to change over to pinks, and after 2800 you'll just be able to max eco pinks. If you didn't know those eco numbers, then leave a like, and yeah, subscribe if you're new. Hit that cool buttons, as we have said in the past. The like button, the subscribe button, and then yeah, comment down super. Yeah, we've not done a word of the day in a while, but if you made it to the 4th minute and 38th second, you can comment the word super down for us. And yeah, it'd be much appreciated. But no, so our opponent, he's farming pretty hard. You can probably tell we have got the game in 2x speed. Or the replay in 2x speed. And say post comma, we'd not say this at the start, but oh well, we do a bit of an intro later on. But yeah, to place another village down because we're understanding we're going to need to yeah, start getting some more defense down pretty soon. We have been able to max eco pretty hard so far with our village upgrade. He's not even sending like a BFB or anything like that to slow us down. So we have got 5k eco around 25, which is really good because we just need, if we only had like 3k, 2k, 3k, 4k eco right now, then we could be really struggling in the early to later game. However, we don't, so we should be alright. He's going to send his first CMG finally now in round 25. We're going to get some, just some, not some temples, some monkey, what is this called again? Oh, Sun God. It's called Sun God, isn't it? Not Temple. Oh, yeah, Sun God is the one below the temple. What am I saying? Yeah, we're getting some Sun Gods down. Now you're going to go to work on these ZMGs. If we could basically just spam these in, I think is the best thing to spam in for ZMGs. And a couple, well, like, if stuff gets close, we can start Tech Terra microing, but I don't think we're going to have to do that for a while at this point. And just getting these down is better defense as well, because it just gives you more time, and or just having more money invested in your defense rather than when you micro you completely lose that money. So, and it's like it's quite expensive to take Terra micro. It's like, well, how much was it? Like 5-6k with a village. So maybe a bit more actually, maybe 6-7k. Trying to think of it quickly in my head. Probably about 5-6-7k, but yeah, it's quite expensive. So yeah, we don't really want to be doing it too much. So yeah, round 32 hits, so ramping starting. Well, it's been started a little bit now. I think it starts a tiny bit at round 30, but it properly starts around 32. And yeah, he's still spacing these CMGs in. He's going to start maxing them in pretty soon. We're going to go for a temple in the bottom right, which is going to do lots for us. We're basically thinking we'll get to about 9k eco, and because we have well over 2.8k eco, we'll be gaining every 6 seconds, so that's fine. And once we get to 9k eco, we can just kind of stop, get our temple up, and then just keep spamming down defense. And you know, his heady ice is not going to be able to defend if we send him in like 5 ZMGs around 39. So that's kind of what we're looking for in this game. Now I'm just going to space eco just to save up, and next income boost, we can grab it up. There it is. And we're also going to get a MIB down, so that we can make this temple even stronger, and the sun gods around can be even stronger as well. So we've got our 3 big balloon busters still, which is really good. He's now starting to full send in the ZMGs. But yes, we got this, yeah, 3 big balloon busters, which is huge, but we want to try and save them. I'll hold on to them for as long as possible. So yeah, we're getting loads of defense around this area, which is fine, but it also means when we're boosting it all, if it's just out of range of all our stuff, then it's all not going to be doing too much. But yeah, so loads of ZMGs on our screen now. We're just going to keep spamming in these sun gods. That's all we have to do for now. And they're starting to push a little bit now. They've gotten around that first bend now. Nothing's ever really gone around past that first bend till now. We use a village ability. That's going to help us out a decent amount. And we actually look, I think, did we prepare another temple in the top left? Not sure if we even get it off this game. A lot of stuff starting to get around to the last bend, so we are going to juggle launch, but most importantly, we can use our big balloon buster, and all of this stuff is going to properly go to work now. It basically triples your defense, that big balloon buster, for a really long time as well, so it looks pretty bad still, but this is basically all ZMGs, I mean the BFB layers, and if you look on his side now, he's actually sold all of his factories for this huge all-out to keep it going. So we can just get more of these down, and you can see now we started to pop through the some of the layers after another big balloon buster. We are completely fine, and he's about to run out of money for affording his stuff. I don't know why he keeps disconnecting then. Wait, does he come back, or did he just leave actually? Oh no, he just left, never mind, yeah. So he quit, he was not going to win it, he'd run out of money, so yeah, we take the win on that one. But yeah, not the best win, but yeah, copy eco, what can you really do? Our second and last opponent is going to be a Day, who is grinding at the moment, and so we're thinking, alright, probably a quick shot power lock, something like that. So this should be fine as a strategy to use anyways. And the map is fine. So yeah, once again, let's look at this glue spot. We're in 1x speed this game, so we put it around here. It's got to be pretty high up the map as well, I forgot to say. If it's a single-sided map, you just have to kind of firm it's going to anti-stall a little bit, because if you put the glue gunner too late, then when like pinks come out, you're going to glue the pink layer super late, and you need to kind of think that when you attack the balloons, that's not what pops them. They get popped the longer they are glued for, so... Yeah, he's going to max eco to start as he should, and we're going to eco hard as well at the start, but we need to now get another glue gunner down. Trying to just think of our spot, and he uses salted wounds, and he is going to get off the round 1 salted wounds. So I don't know why he was playing salted wounds. Actually, I've played a bunch of players doing salted wounds before this, which is normally very uncommon because it's not very good, because so I'm using lightning here. I just stop the salted wounds and he can't do anything and I win the game. Let's say he's doing, or let's say I'm doing aggro. I just prevent the salted wounds and win the game because I have super eco boost and you don't have any eco power. Say I have copy eco, even if you get off what you're trying to get off, I still win the game. So it's just not that great. And but he caught me out, and against, as I said earlier, against this version of the strategy, it is quite a bit stronger versus, because he's also got the knockout as well. We can like knock out our village and then we've got to be scrambling around for camo defense. But yeah, not ideal, but we just got to do the best we can with what we got. We can't afford to use Jugger Launch on that as round as well to prevent assault. Even though it's really bad leaking the full start round 1, you need your Jugger Launches for... You just can't greed with your Jugger Launches. I said this before, we'll say it again. Jugger Launch and Glue Storm still the best 2 track powers in the game, but you can't greed with them. And this is an example of you not being able to greed with them. And this is an example of me really wanting to be able to greed with it, because he's going to be able to get off. Once again, another salted wounds. Did he even use salt that time? Wait, what the hell? I think I missed him using salt, but he must have gotten another salt off then. So that's 2 full salts off. So this is really, really terrible. And yeah, denying both of them would be just the game over, because you need to have quick shot and knockout into no Jugger Launches and no like damage boost or anything like that. So it's just a really horrible matchup playing it like this, but I think it is best because, as I said, salt shouldn't be what's used. Especially if we didn't get a power lock matchup, because then you could see how strong it actually is. Oh, he actually has cripple instead, I forget. So I thought I was going to die to that, so I used Jugger Launch there. And now I'm just saving up for my Super Monkey, because Quickshot Regen Whites is not a fun defense for this strategy. So we're going to get that up. I'm going to go back to space ecoing, but yeah, all this stuff we've had to stop ecoing for as well, which is just really not ideal. Our eco's super low, only at 600, and we had to use early super eco boost as well to try and get off a bit more defense in time to be able to defend all the stuff. So yeah, it's a really horrible start for us so far. Get our village down, so we need to make sure we get our village upgrade nice and early, before, or pretty much on the start of round 12 or just before, because otherwise, what am I saying? Yeah, because otherwise you can get camos pushing, and camos pushing is not going to end well for us. We do know he has cripple instead of knockout though, so we can just put our glue gunner really close to our village, and that's going to be really strong. Because it will glue them either way, and if he sends in a big rush, we just like Jugger Launch it, and if it's small, the Super Monkey should be able to clutch up with the glue gunner, of course. So yeah, so I think we can pretty much just get back to trying to eco pretty hard now. I think, yeah, pretty much just max ecoing at the moment, trying to get as much as possible. He's obviously going to be able to farm super hard in the coming rounds. He sends in these regen whites now, these regen rainbows. We just Jugger Launch this because you kind of have to. If he'd split these up, that would have actually been really smart. And yeah, I'd have been scrambling. But yeah, he's going to go for a factory instead, which is really bad. But it's expected with getting 2 full salts off pretty early on in the game as well. We're going to get laser eyes, because if he quick shots in ceramics, I need some defense for that. I'm going to start space ecoing, just to keep our eco moving up. But yeah, now we got our double shot, we can just go back into the max ecoing. And yeah, so we know he's going to be sending us in a rush pretty soon. But we're going to need to be able to... we still need a load more eco because Moab class balloons are coming in the future rounds. And even though we've got Big Balloon Buster, we do need to have enough money to be able to spam the Robo Monkeys down so that the ZMG layer still gets popped. So we should just keep max ecoing for now. He's looking like he's getting his second factory off pretty soon. He's not rushed us, and he's had that factory down since the end of round 14, so I think he'll get his next factory down pretty soon. With space ecoing, yeah, we're kind of worried about Moab, I think, at the moment. I think in this position I should have just kept the max ecoing, and if he did send us into Moab, we could just Big Balloon Buster it. And I think that would have probably been fine, because the Moab layer would have got popped so quickly. And then we're still space ecoing. Yeah, we need to be max ecoing right now, because even though BFB is going to be scary, we do still have our Big Balloon Buster. But I think so we need to try and take advantage of more here. This is a horrible position, but to try and take more advantage of the 4-2 Glue Gunner. So most of the time when I play Glue Gunner, or the only strat I really know with loads of practice with the Glue Gunner is my Dartling Glue. And for that I don't like the 4-2 Glue Gunner, because if it unglues at the wrong time, it just got loads of ceramics running at you and you just lose if you mess up the timing. And I'm not like mastered the timing yet or anything like that, so I naturally just go for 2-3 Glue Gunners all the time. Whereas for this, ceramic layer is going to be super tough without Robo down. So you are going to need a 4-2. But yeah, he's just spammed loads of Dartling Gunners down, so there's no way we can send him in a BFB here. And we need to be sending in a ZMG because it's quite a tough defend, as you would have seen on the guide yesterday. You do need to do a lot to defend it. It's possible to defend, but you do need to do a lot. He's going to do 2 spaced BFBs. The glue is just going to clutch up though with the 2 plasma super monkeys at the moment. But we can't eco anymore because we are going to want to get a Robo Monkey down for the next round. And yeah, so 3 plasmas and the glue hose can be more than enough for now. Back to space ecoing. Yeah, we do want to save up, but it should always just be all allowing us next round. I don't think we really need to space eco here, thinking back. It just feels like the right kind of thing to do in this position of the game. And round 22 is about to hit. There it is. He's got his 2 factories up. And yeah, him having Cripple is also really horrible now, because Cripple is one of the powers that are actually quite good later in the game. So the 2 best Sabo powers, the 2 best Sabo powers for later in the game are definitely Cripple and deactivated abilities. Cripple, they're both very good actually, but Cripple just being like, the more towers, the more defense down, the more it like does. He sends a load of stuff. We probably should use our first Big Balloon Buster a little bit earlier, because we don't have the greatest defense down for ZMG, so an early one would not have really been a waste. And you can kind of just see here, our Big Balloon Buster is not helping our Super Monkeys really deal with these ceramics very well at all. I should probably have targeted the at least one of the plasmas onto strong, so that when we had the Big Balloon Buster active, we weren't just like wasting all the extra DPS on ceramics. But it's fine. He's our second Big Balloon Buster now, but we can just see it's pushing so much. He uses Cripple on us, which is going to just weaken us a little bit more. Not majorly, because it's doing triple damage with our Super Monkeys, but we can just see these ceramics just push so hard on us. We got a second Robo down, but it's super late. And yeah, these ceramics are going to get through, and we're going to lose the game. But yeah, not loads we could have done there. Just having basically gotten counter-strat. We should leaderboard now. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comment section about this strategy. Do you think it is one of the best, one of the hardest to play against, or do you think it's just overrated? Like I kind of do, because aggro still has a pretty good matchup versus it. I think on a medium to shorter map, aggro I really feel very confident with. On the longer ones, I think this kind of gets favoured, but it's a good passive strat. If it's a good passive strat isn't favoured super heavily on long maps, then there's something heavily wrong with the passive strat. Anyways, that's for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, have a nice day. See ya.